Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be looking at this video. I literally just shot this video, and I think okay, let's take a listen to what she's saying. The things I've noticed in moms who are close to their kids. Okay, let's this one. I like the
If there's
topic
something that
already,
I've
so let's see
analyzed
what
a
she's
lot
got
in
to say.
relationships, it's mom and kid relationships that have transitioned really well from after living under the roof to adulthood. Those mothers are some of my heroes, and I always notice them because it's how their kids talk about their parents. And you can just tell when someone feels safe with someone. So when I meet those mothers, I'm like, what did you do? Tell me all your tips. Here are some things that I've picked up on. Something I've noticed, which makes sense because it's how friendship works too, is the loyalty, no gossip starts at babyhood. Moms that kind of had the discipline of, I'm not going to complain about my kids, I'm not going to tell my kids crap to my friend, they're safe. They have just like echoed that into the teenage years and in critical years where I think teenagers either pick up on, oh, my parent is safe, or I can't tell them my crap. It makes sense because that's how you deal with friends too. It's like if you're having a problem in a situation in life and you're going and confiding in someone and then you just hear somebody else talk about that later, you're like, oh, they're not safe. That's a bummer. And I've noticed that even starts at age 5. Like there's been things that my 5-year-old would come to me and she's like, can it just be between us? Like, can I just tell you? And I'm like, yes, absolutely, sign me up. I've been writing notes like, this is my time to shine. It's between you and me. Something else that
And to be honest, this is I've never thought about it, but now that she's saying it, it's making me think. Do you know, literally today while I was having my bath, I don't even know how where that thought just came about. I was like, who in this my family can I rely on to tell something? I tell them I don't want anybody to hear it, and it to be like that. I said my mom and my brother. Like I can literally share anything with them, and I will not hear from another person. And because I feel safe, what she's saying is just so real, and that also applies to relationship. When you feel safe in your relationship, it becomes easy for you to not to build walls. You can be yourself around the person. You get to share anything with your man or your woman because you know that this is my safe heaven. She's got a point there. What I'm just imagining what made me think about this. Only for me to come and see a video like this, guys. This is no coincidence. This is no like literally as I was having my bath to come and do this video, I don't even know what brought about that thought. I don't even remember. Well, I think what came about the thought was that there was something I shared with my brother yesterday. We were just conversing and just shared, and as I was just had my brother, I can share that kind of thing with him. I know that nobody will hear anywhere, and I said the same goes for my mom too. Hmm.
I've
My
noticed
sister, nah.
is when moms are quick to say sorry and quick to listen. I think coming from a spot of, that you have a bunch of crap you have to work on as a parent and as a person, and recognizing that there's so many things that you're still figuring out in parenting too, and hearing your kids and their feedback and knowing, like, when you're out of line, being so quick to apologize is everything. I think that rolls into understanding that your kids are going to experience so many different things in life than you did because you were born in a different time. You have a whole different situation, a whole different set of parents. Being a good listener, also a really good skill in friendship, I think will be helpful in that transition as well. Lastly, I think being dependable is huge. I think making sure that you do little acts of service that your kids know that they are a priority. Cody the other day was telling me okay, write this down. When we are grandparents, before sports games or soccer games, let's come with their favorite coffee, set up all the seats before our kids and their grandkids who are playing soccer come, and let's just be dependable. You were in high school or college and maybe you wanted some more space. Maybe that's when that happened. And then when you became a first-time parent, that's when your mom needed to come over and do your laundry. Taking inventory on what each season requires and asking them too. I feel like I've noticed that all the moms that are close with their kids are asking how do you need me? What do you need me to do? How can I help? These are just some important things because I've seen some really cool mom-daughter relationships and that they just feel really safe and their moms are their best friend. Just like to take notes because we're not anywhere close to that. My kids are 5, 3, and 1, but I pray that they feel so safe with us and loved, and that we can just support them for the rest of their lives. So these are just things I've noticed that I want to pass down. If there's something
Do you know what as I'm listening to this woman, what just came to my head is what I've also noticed with people that want to people that are open-minded to learn from other people's experience. People like that, you see that they tend to go far in life. You see, like this are comes that she noticed and she wants to apply in her own life. That's it. That's what, or that should be our disposition in life. Learning from other people. I don't have to wait until like, it happens to me to learn from my mistake. I don't have to wait till I make a mistake for me to learn. Why don't I learn from people that are doing things that I love to see in my life? Why don't I pick from them? Which is why I'm doing what I do on this channel. I'm bringing stories of people sharing their experiences so we can learn from them. That these people that have gone ahead of us, and this is the kind of life that we also want for ourselves, especially when it comes to relationships and marriage. Maybe because I'm ready to get married. I know that it's going to happen soon. So that's why I'm learning all learnable, and I want to learn it with few people because we must be in good relationships, whether it's with children, with people who are intending to get married to, and all that. Let's see what people in the comments, because this video garnered 429 comments. This is nice. So I'm going to be reading quite a few. So let's settle. This person said open communication, apologies and forgiveness, and a forever friendship culture in the home. My mother is my best friend who demands respect and gives big love. I love that she demands respect. That means the mother has been able to build boundaries. That's another thing that some mothers don't know how to build. They don't know how to build boundaries with their children. They say, "Oh, my children are my best friends," but I mean that, do they know that, oh, mom is in a mommy mood right now? That is, it's actually something I learned from my mom without her even saying it. So I over time I noticed how my mom be are with children. They know when she's serious and they know when it's time to play. Like she was able to create that boundary, and I loved watching it. It's something I've also started imbibing. Do you get? I love that. So I'm friends with you. We are good friends. But when I'm serious, it's time for business. So you should respect that. That's a boundary that most people don't know how to build. This person said, when someone talks well about their parents, I immediately lock in with questions. Do you get? So there's something your parents are doing that is making you talk about them. Yeah. Yeah. Like my mom is like my number one role model. There are a lot of things I want to be like her in that aspect. Do you get? This person said my mom validated my emotions when no one else would. She always had my back even if I made a mistake. Hmm. That's how it's supposed to be, because we are humans. We are bound to make mistakes. But this is where the department, a lot of mothers are missing it, especially in an African home. You see that most African homes, the girl child is not close with the mother most times, because there's usually a lot of friction. The mothers don't even know how to validate. Be you that you are a woman, you don't know how to validate your fellow woman's feeling. You see children, girls, when they come to tell their mom that so and so have raped them, the mother to be the one against them. Now, shut up, don't say it out, beat them. It's your fault. What did you do? It happens a lot. Like it happens way more than it does not happen in my country. And I'm telling you, that's why I see a lot of girls that have been raped. They can't even open up to their moms because they know that the story, it will become something ugly. Like it's that bad. Do you get? But mothers are beginning to do better. They're beginning to do better. This person said, what I'm realizing as an adult who loves my mom and goes to her with everything. She has good friends. Oh, she has good friends. Oh, a good person will attract good, because she's not just good, she's a disciplined person. I love that. She surrounded herself with good people. Yeah, maybe not all of them, but of course the majority. But she has a core group of people that take care of her too. Literally a few days ago, me and my brother were just making jest with my mom that my mom has her friend. She has friends, but there's this particular one. Every day they talk a couple of times, like every single day. So me and my brother were like, oh, it's actually a good, even though we make jest of her, but it's actually a good thing that she has somebody that they take care of each other, they rely on each other, like they even lend money to each other. They even sometimes, even if they lend, they say forget it, don't give me back. That's how much they love and respect each other. They take care of each other. And like imagine, in my mom, she's gonna be 55 in a few days, and this friendship is something that started in this few years ago, even though they were friends earlier, but they lost contact, but then I came back. And I'm happy that she found this friendship in this her old age. So you get, these are some that even young girls don't have. surrounding yourself with good people, people that genuinely care for you, that are looking out for you. That's the best thing that you can do for yourself. And when you love yourself enough, that's when you allow yourself, give yourself room to do that. It's very, very important because it will flow. It will flow in the way you do things. Because I always hear the one say, oh, she loves the way we are with our mom, that she's learning from. She has even told that she has learned a lot from my mom. So they're learning from each other. Do you get? You're influencing each other positively, not negatively. It is very, very important. Somebody said, as someone who is besties with both parents since childhood, I have always been considered. Hmm, my thoughts, opinions, feelings, etc. matter. That is where most parents are missing it. They're just your parents, but they don't care about your emotions. I think our parents should be our number one people to go to as children whenever things is going wrong in our life or something is not going our way. Our parents should be the first contact. But one will see happen in most cases, that's not the case. And it's just so sad. It's so sad actually. This person said, my mom would use my vulnerability against me later, would tell stuff to her friends and would never apologize. We aren't close. That's so bad. That is so bad and sad. This person said, just the fact that you are considering this means you are a great mom. Exactly like that. That was what I said. Any person like this, just know this person is a great person. People that always want to do better, they want to relearn and unlearn stuff. They're the best kind of people you should deal with. So this, of course, it is. It is. I love my acts of service, mom. I rarely have to ask for help. She just helpful. I think it comes inherent in mothers. Most mothers are just like this. They want to help their children. They want to take care of you, which is why I tell people that we need to take care of our parents, especially our mothers. I'm speaking because of my experience with my mom. Do you get? Oh, and I'm going to spoil her. Of course, I've started it, but I will do so much more. And I derive joy doing it. Like it gives me this sense of fulfillment that I get to do it for you, what you've been doing for me. It's now my turn to do for you. So I do it from a place of joy, pride. I take pride in doing that. But yeah, this is good. And I'm taking lessons too as a future parent. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think, guys? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.